Coach, congratulations. 50 greatest.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Honestly, like I'm humbled. I'm blessed. I can't. You know, it's one of those things where you can't say anything but thank you. No, yeah, it truly is an honor. You know, without trying to be dramatic, you know, it really is. I think what's appreciative on my end and my family is even after 15 years, because I retired in 2010, even after 15 years, you know, your playing career is still recognized. And what's nice about this one is it's the closest thing we have, I guess, to a Hall of Fame, I guess, right? A little bit. So it really is that culminating award and honor that you give players. And for me to be given that the last, after 15 years, again, special. I cannot be, I cannot say enough. And just to be within the name that's already there, and to go in with good friends like Danny S. and of course Bong Hawkins, and then to know that our core at Alaska that won a Grand Slam is there. So yeah, just really happy and blessed.
Coach, when you got the call that saying you're part of it, how was your emotions?
Wow, I had to stop the car. Honestly, I was driving. I was called, tinawagan ako ni Com. And I looked at my phone, tinatawagan ni Com out of the blue. So I had to stop the car when he told me that, and it was nice. It was nice to hear. Again, just you can imagine the feeling, the excitement, the happiness, the honor, no? And not just to use words like that, but it really is a recognition that you appreciate.
Coach, what can you say about Bong Hawkins also getting in? Because a lot of people said he was probably snubbed in the 40. Now he joins you and the others.
Yeah, you know what? I will never comment on why and who. You know, I wish people would not do that, no? But you know, it's fair, because a lot of times when people are questioning, there's a player that they supported and really like, no? And they were pushing for someone else. So yun, okay lang yun, that's fine. But honestly, I'm happy for Bong. He was really, he was one of our leaders also off the court. So not a lot of people know that. So why I appreciate Bong so much is because our simple conversations in the bus, you know, while we're having dinner, things like that is what made him special for me. And for me to be able to join in with him at the same time is again an honor. And to give him his honor, I think that's one thing that you know, I'd like to be thankful for also, because he really deserves it. He really does.
Coach, you were part of the 96 Grand Slam, but probably the merit that got you in was your time with Mobila in Tanduay and Coca-Cola. Those were the times that were really
true.
Yeah.
That's when I think I grew up, no, a little bit matured. I think that the team that you mentioned are my opportunities where I was given, you know, the opportunity to lead, to be one of the main men on the team. So that's why I bring up also my first 2 years at Alaska, because again, that prepared me for what happened after, you know? The leadership that I learned from Jojo, Johnny, and Bong, just tremendous. Being under Coach Tim also, and all the other assistant coaches, Coach Joe Banal, Coach Eric Del Rosario, just learning from them allowed me, when I was given a chance to be a Johnny, to be a Bong, or to be a Jojo, then you know I for sure use that memory or use that experience to help me.
Was it tough to sustain yung kind of level that you played in with different teams?
Was it hard? No, I don't want to say it's hard. It's always hard, but you know, I guess when you're young and you're going into your prime and you try to maintain it throughout your prime, you just try to challenge yourself and play at a high level. And that's all I tried to do. Maybe at Mobiline we didn't have the team yet to really go far. We started to. Remember, we had Asi and Andy. And then when I moved to Tanduay, you know, you go into that very talented team with Eric Mick, Rudy Hatfield, but then you have the issues with the Philam during that time, so medyo magulo yung time na yon. And then I think it all came together when we were back together at Coke. I'm at my prime. Johnny's a veteran, but I came back to play with him and Bong, and then of course you have the Ravi Rivas, you have Rudy Hatfield, and then the young guys, Ato Morano, all those guys, Ray Hugnatan. So that kind of brought it together, and of course we were coached by Coach Chot. So yeah, it's really just the timing. So my goal in my career, just try to be consistent. I stress that out to my players now. Consistency is key. You know, I didn't have to score 24 points every game, but if you know that you're gonna get 15 for me, 14, and then on given nights, then I'll be in the 20s, then good. But you know, you'll know what you're getting. It is really how I'd like to be remembered. When you played me, you know what you're getting. So I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna be aggressive on offense. So yeah.
Coach, when the news came out that you're part of the next 10 greatest players, of course the difference between you and the others was that you're coaching with the Blackwater. You have a season to play.
Yeah.
Was it how was your mindset then? Were you like you have to refocus or something?
I think
like
naman if you ask all the other 9, siguro mas okay. You know, they're gonna say, no, masasabihin nila that they want to be in my position. Again, everything's a blessing, and to still be able to be part of the PPA now in a different career and under a different position. Now this is my next challenge, and you know what I put in as a player is the same hard work and work ethic that I'm trying to do as a coach. But during that time, it wasn't difficult. I mean, you know, it was a nice recognition. Nice honor. The players said congratulations. They were messaging me. They gave me a hard time that first day of practice a little bit.
Okay.
So medyo masaya naman. So they were happy. They were happy for me. And then you just move forward. Sabi ko you thank me by giving me a win tonight. Ito yung game na to. Sabi ko focus on Magnolia. Yun ano namin sabi namin.
Did the loss spoil that on you?
No, but it spoiled my mood, no? So, we you know, I know we are a lot better than our record shows, no? It's really just gaining more experience together. But, like I said, those are two different things. And I remember, Jerry, I played a long time ago, so, you know, happy for the recognition, but my focus now is really as a coach and preparing Blackwater and you know, again, I'm happy that I'm given this opportunity.
Coach Tim,
Coach Tim, not yet. Hindi pa, I'm not sure. You know him, right? So I think, you know, I'm sure he'll get around. Coach Chot messaged me. That was nice. But yeah.
Anyone nag-message sa'yo that surprised you? Like,
Good question. Not really. I think, you know, naman, the people you follow and the people that you're connected with on Facebook are really the ones that really, you know, went out of the way to message me. Lots of family and friends all over the world, especially in California. My family there, they're happy for me. I guess I would say the most, not surprising, but where I was really touched is when you get messages from old players who used to coach. You know, the guys I played with, you know, they all messaged me, so we're happy. There was some you know, old players used to coach from Alaska, and even your short stint in Ginebra and Converse. So yeah, very happy. Okay,
see you.
thanks guys.